Alrighty, so before we get started with today's video, I have the last two winners from my previous video speaking about Dino Cat. So congratulations to this person here. Bye, pet. Bye. And, of course, to our second winner right over here. So, before we get started, everyone, make sure you like the video. And if you like these types of content, make sure you guys subscribe. This is a brand new series that we're basically doing, going over every single rare pet in the game currently, aka pets people might have forgotten about or were too difficult to hatch. And in today's video, I also do have another giveaway going on, so make sure you guys pay attention to today's question, and let's go ahead and get started. So as of right now, we have one egg that we have currently covered, which was the dino egg, aka the Egyptian egg number 44 in the first world, and we have covered the Christmas presents from last year. But we are going to take a bit of a jump, and we are going to speak about a particular egg in World 3, Void World. Now, there were some crazy eggs within the next section over, but I feel like I wanted to jump over to this particular section just because of how insanely rare this particular pet was in general. Today, we're going to be visiting Zone 204. Prison HQ. Now, what in the world are you able to find in this section here? Well, you were able to hatch pets in the last area while breaking a giant chest. Back when this update was released, a clan battle was also introduced. At the very end of the section here, players would break a massive chest in order to have a better chance at getting keys. Well, I know for a fact that a lot of players attempted to try and hatch the huge police cat that this egg held, but it was 1 in 100 million or ranged from 1 in 1 billion. There are different accounts with different variations of the chances that you were able to hatch this, so I'm not 100% sure on the accuracy of any of that. But however, today what we are going to be talking about is not the huge police cat, but the pet right under it, which is the regular police cat. Now, I know when I had checked the amount of just the normal variant hatched in the game, I was a little shocked to find myself with only 214,000 existing in the game so far, with an astounding numerical percentage that it has in order to actually hatch it to begin with. This sits at 0.00001%. 1 in 100,000 in order to hatch this. Yes, this is a very extremely hard pet to catch. The moment I had actually seen this, I immediately went into the big games database to search up just the normal base all the way up to the rainbow shiny variant. Now, with 214,000 existing in the game so far, it kind of gives you an idea of how difficult this could quite possibly be. When this brand new world was unveiled, I specifically remember a lot of people going to the very last section of this update and attempting to try and hatch the huge police cat. Of course, that's where a good numerical amount of the police cat came in, but there aren't that many when you think about it. With 214,000 as the regular base in existence, we're looking at 50,000 of the golden regular in existence, 427 of the shiny, 248 of the golden shiny, and an astounding 66 of the rainbow shiny. Now, today we're going to actually dive deeper and kind of understand why is this so expensive. For the shiny rainbow police cat with 66 in existence, we're looking at a valuation of just under 1 billion gems, meaning that the last person who were to buy this quite possibly spent nearly 1 billion gems on this. Of course, we're not going to go ahead and tackle this task without having to go and first upgrade our gear. Now, I did go out of my way and go to the trade hub and basically buy some potions. I ended up buying the most recent potions for our lucky eggs, which is XI, and I actually went out and I enchanted my lucky eggs X book. Now, these are really important considering the fact that we are going to be attempting a very low chance hatchable and attempting to basically try to get as many of these as possible. I want to understand why there aren't that many in the game and see where I'm able to just collect as many as I can to try and make one singular rainbow and quite possibly a rainbow shiny. Since my mastery is officially locked down to 99 on my pets, I do not have to worry about having a full 10 for either my golden or for my rainbow. So all in all, the most I would ever need is probably 12. Of course, this could be an absolute bust, meaning that I'm not going to be able to hatch as many as I think I am. I am going to hatch enough to just make that one singular rainbow cat. But the question is if it's going to be rainbow or shiny. Alrighty, so after I took 2 nights to basically go ahead and farm this police egg as a night, probably spending around 5 to 6 hours hatching just a bunch of pets, I was able to get around 15 to 16 organically, and of course Mage sent me the rest. Now, I'm gonna be quite honest, I did not expect to only get this many within that time period. Yes, this is one of the most aggressive eggs, probably more aggressive than the dino cat, but the moment of absolute truth to find out if I am able to go ahead and make one rainbow shiny. And if quite possible, I might be able to hatch some more. But it looks like unless you actually have the game passes, such as the lucky and the ultra lucky, you're probably looking at a very, very, very impossible hatch for those that do not have access to these game passes, yet alone the potions, and yet alone with the added additional enchants for this. So let's go ahead and see what we're able to get with this. Okay, so I am here officially with the little police cats. I have 20 of them. So all I have to do is convert my 20 and I'll get 2. An astounding 2. So I miscalculated the assumption on my end. I totally disregarded the fact that you do need multiple amounts of these. You don't only just need 6, you actually need more. So I'm gonna have to go back into the HQ section and continuously hatch until I'm able to make that one singular police cat. I might get lucky and I might be able to find in the trade hub some of these for sale. Though, to be quite honest, I have attempted to go into the trade hub for the past 2 days to try to find this if anyone was selling them without any luck. I don't think these are going to be very common to find in the trade hub absolutely at all. So it's going to have to be at the end of the day hatched inside of this section here and converted into golden, then converted into rainbow with hopes of getting a rainbow shiny. Okay, so after that little bit of a mix-up, I decided to go back into the last area, and I also took the liberty of actually going out and buying something that I thought would actually be really helpful. So I ended up getting a few of the glitched drives. I'm gonna be quite honest, I actually spent a lot of gems on this just to test this theory out. It was about 60 million gems in total. Now, the only stinky part was I got disconnected. But what this does is it increases your egg luck by 400%, which I really think is going to help me out with this project that we're currently working on. But because I ended up getting disconnected, I kind of gave up on the idea of myself actually hatching these. So what I ended up doing was I basically asked my entire Discord server, my YouTube, my Twitter, the Big Games Discord server, if they were willing to sell me theirs. Now, I was paying at least up to 75,000 a piece, and to be quite honest, I had a lot of people that were kind enough to give these for free, so thank you guys so much. Honestly, I think this was really one of those things where it was like a community effort, and I'm gonna be quite real, this is definitely a very, very difficult pet to one, find and to actually hatch. At some point, I had an entire clan actually just dedicate themselves to giving me these pets, and then my mailbox was so filled with just a bunch of these little pets, and I'm gonna be quite honest, I cannot wait to see if we're able to convert these from the normal base to golden, and quite possibly, if we are super lucky, to see if we're able to get a rainbow shiny and go from there. So thank you guys so much for sending these out to me. You guys don't understand how difficult this really was, and for everybody who actually put in all that effort to basically hatch with me. This was a lot. I'm not gonna lie, this was a lot. of course, because we are starting off with this series with very unknown little pets out there that have a very low numerical amount, if there's another pet that you guys are aware of that do have a very low existent count, under at least 100, leave the pet's name down in the comments down below, and I will try my best to research exactly why, how, and test out how hard it is to actually obtain or hatch. So for today's question for you guys, I will be picking 2 winners to win a huge pet again. How long do you think it would take me in order to basically get enough police cats to convert into golden, then into rainbow shiny? Leave your guys' comment down below, and in my next video upload, I will choose the 2 people that have the closest answer to however many that I was able to attempt. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!